The Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Seattle Mariners.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Bryce Miller. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees. And up next for New York, Bernie Williams. And that one wrapped foul. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strike.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Ruth, a former MVP, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two out, space is empty. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh, man.
Back in Seattle. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Bob Gibson. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And up next for Seattle, Mike Cameron. Fastball is outside. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound. Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
And a ball evens the count.
That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty.
2 strike.
Strikes him out with 100. And now Edgar Martinez homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Just missed.
1-0.
This to third. In time to Gehrig, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. Outside low. Ball one. One down, base is empty. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ball two.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. A solo shot. His 16th homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Jose Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second.
Ball. 2-2.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Gibson back to work. Gibson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
So now here's the DH, Luke Raley. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that's outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Raleigh rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now a chance for Raul Ibanez. That's in there. 0-1. One on, nobody out. A run in, bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's even up. On the ground, right side. Garrett takes it himself. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And now for Seattle, Kyle Seager. Upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Raley stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next pitch inside. 2 balls and a strike. Gibson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And that's downstairs and outside. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. New inning getting started. Down to third baseman, Bobby Grish.
Bobby Grish.
Out in front, rip foul. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses, and a count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ibanez pulls that one down, and there's one away. So digging in, Derek Jeter.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And stepping in is the speedy Tony Gwynn. Led off the game with a strikeout. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Way out front for strike 2. Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year. The Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And up next for Seattle, Mike Cameron.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
And now for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. Just off the inside edge. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Pitch misses. 2-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. Gibson maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Man at first, Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Just missed. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
No, that's a ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one fouled off. Swung on, belted on its way. tattooed to Tatertown and gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And here is Luke Raley. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the top of the fourth. And now here is Bernie Williams. Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Inside. Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
2 up, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Gehrig measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
A swing and a miss. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Raul Ibanez. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Just missed.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Struck out looking his first time. And that's in for a strike.
There it was,
No
a
ball.
high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ibanez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the dirt. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first. One away. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Picks up strikeout number 7. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Strike 1.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Fly ball center field. Gwynn brings it in, and that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. Miller back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's towards center. Rodriguez makes the play. 1 away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time.
Ramirez.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around. Right there, he was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And that is out of play. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. 1-1 is fouled off. Runner takes off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Mariners leading by 3. And we're at the top of the 5th. Runner goes again. Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder. Julio Rodriguez. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Gwynn on his way over. Squeezes it. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Mike Cameron. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And up next for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 2. Up and in, 1-0. And the slider just misses. And that's outside. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first, and Martinez is out. And that'll do it. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Tony Gwynn. And the first pitch misses. For ball 1.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
That misses the zone. 2-1. The Yanks trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Now 1-1. And foul ball. The next offering misses. 2-2. Line drive brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh.